Hello Aquarius. I already pulled cards and then I had to redo the video because the dog started barking. So anyways, this is, oh yeah, I gotta put that one back too. So the cards, the little spirit sticks that I pulled out for you today for your week is outside influences. This is the energy that you're dealing with. There's an energy that's an outside influence, and they're not communicating, but they're looking, and it's a passionate connection, but they're not communicating right now at the moment. And so this advice card is asking you that you need to go slow. This is take your time and just observe this connection. Don't jump into anything too quickly. You want to just, if they're not committed, why should you jump and commit yourself to that person if they're just looking right at the moment? You may have had a passionate connection with this person and may want a commitment, but they're just looking. So you need to just take some time and step back and don't just kind of observe. And so let's go see what else is going on for you, Aquarius. We're going to pull 21 card plus an extra one for the full card. 21 card gypsy spread to find out what's going on for you guys. And let's see what's going on. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the next week until the next reading. And if this resonates with you, I'm grateful that I'm resonating with you and that I bring you some type of insight into some situations that you're dealing with. So let's get started. Here we go. Alrighty. So energy coming in for you. We have the Magician. Well, not the Magicians. Where is it that you're manifesting? And we have the Seven of Cups. So this is something that you're trying to, maybe there's some confusion here. Maybe you're needing to get some insight about how to go forward, what you're wanting to go forward. And it looks like we've got, you sitting here just like, wow, look at all these options. So you've manifested a bunch of options and you're needing to pick one, right? Let's see, what is it that you're doing? So as far as how you're manifesting all these options and what do you intuitively know that you're doing? We have the Two of Cups. So this is a partnership. Maybe you're trying to manifest a partnership with another person. Maybe thinking about, getting together, reunion, something, getting together, making a friendship offer or something. You're having to make a choice about another person, though, how you're going to go into a partnership with this, but there's a lot of options. Who do I choose? What do I do? So what is it that you're wanting to create because of this? Going forward, we have the Chariot card. So this is you wanting to go forward with this person, maybe wanting to go forward in a partnership. And we'll find out more when we get over here to where the Chariot, what the Chariot represents. So as far as with you being able to go forward, how do you feel you would have control in this? By going forward, offering your cup. Look at that. Choosing the cup that you want. You feel this would be adjusted. Maybe this is something that you may have had to take some time to gain some type of insight. You've obviously moved from the hangman position to now you're getting insight, and you feel you would have control in taking this offer to this person here. You feel like you would have that control. And the advice that you may have once you gain this control, what kind of advice would you be seeking? You'd be seeking advice on how to keep your emotions under control. He may be going to another person. This would be a person who might actually be maybe a father figure or a male influence, or someone who actually feels they're in control of their emotions and they can help maybe balance out your emotions and stuff. But this would be the advice is how to what your advice would be is how to keep your emotions under control, maybe with another person. And as far as once you gain this kind of control, how will that affect you in love with another person, or is it, if you're not with a person, with yourself? It's using your intuition regarding the choices that you're making, decisions that you're making, partnerships. So this helps you to gain the perspective of balancing heart, mind, body, and soul, right? Finding, within yourself the partnership that you really want. And as far as going forward, what is it that you're doing then? Once you gain a perspective on this and gain the intuition and gain the knowledge by opening a book and reading it or getting the information, it looks like you're going to be dropping your burdens. Moving forward, you're able to drop a load of things that were overwhelming. This has a sense of adding a partnership into your life, making the choice and going forward. Seems like you actually are able to let go of burdens, which is really beautiful. This is what you most likely wanted to create. This is where you feel you would be able to create by joining, making a decision here about which one do you want in a partnership, what's the best for you, and then taking that action. So how are you going to gain your strength through letting all of this stuff go? With these options here too, we have you being indecisive here. We're showing up with the 2 swords. It's like maybe taking a stand back and observing this connection here, making a choice where your eyes may have been closed, not really wanting to see something. Now her eyes are open, but still being a bit indecisive about this. But you would gain your strength by actually looking at this and not making any fast decisions. That's like you're wanting to create forward movement, but you need to actually leave this burdens behind. So you're observing this. And as far as going within, and what is it that you're looking at while you're sitting here, being not making a fast decision, you're going to recognize within yourself a sense of worry. There's a sense of worry here, and that's what you're going to find out. You're going to see that there's some anxiety. It could be as far as being really anxious too about here, letting go of burdens that sometimes it's hard to let go, to move forward. Sometimes it's like, where do I let these? There's anxiety over even having options too. You may be seeing that you have anxiousness in regards to, beside this lover, knowing, who to choose, the lovers. But this is also having anxiety about making this choice, having to be strong and making a choice, but not making it right now. What is it that you would really, this anxiety is going to either make you or break you? Is it going to keep you going forward in life, or is there a lesson that you're needing to be learned? It looks like you're actually going to start going forward towards your dreams. It's going to give you healing and help you move forward. So this is going towards your dreams and your healing here, because we got the star card. Pretty awesome. So you're going forward into healing and into a direction that you've had in your dreams for. And this is about a partnership, healing a partnership, going in a direction that's healing. But it's got a lot of anxiety because it may take some time, because you're still letting go of burdens too. So how are you going to feel a sense of justice? Where is it that you're going to feel a sense of justice at this week? And we have the 8 of Swords here, I believe that is. Yes. So this is where you're going to feel a sense of justice, is letting go of the past. It's like no longer feeling tied and bound to something that you had no control over. It's like you felt in your mind that you were unable to, your hands were tied and you could basically do nothing about a situation. You couldn't even see insight. You're getting justice in this, and this is where you're standing your ground too, right here. This is what you're looking at. You're no longer feeling tied and bound. A sense of justice could also come from this person that has told you, hey, you need to gather, get control over your emotions. It takes time. You need to balance out your emotions here and get control over them. And so you feel like you would also feel, and the other way that you would feel justice is being able to have the control to go forward, taking action towards someone that you actually want to have in your life. And that's been your goal, but having to release, also releasing burdens that you've been tied to in the past. This is a sense of justice, being able to release these burdens so you can go forward in your life. So letting go, that's also in the other place that you feel justice that's influenced here, where you're no longer stuck to something in the past, is by being able to go forward and heal and go towards your dreams, going in the direction towards your dreams. So where is it that you're going to be gaining some type of insight this week? Let's see. Where is it that you're holding back and not really saying anything to anyone at all? Just observing things besides over here, trying to gain the strength, looking at this situation, not really communicating, but just watching and observing, because you already have made an intuitive choice that you have to make a choice about a person here that you may want to actually, befriend going forward in your life, but there's so much anxiety. And this is the Nine of Cups. So this is, again, we're talking about right here. We're talking about where you're going within. You're pulling back, looking at your wishes in the hermit mode, where you're also realizing there's a lot of anxiety here with these wishes that you're wanting. These wishes have a lot to do with stuff that you were tied to in the past, that now you're feeling a sense of justice. But your wishes also are having you've been advised to actually hold, get yourself under control in your emotions, and your wishes are going forward too. And your wishes are about the High Priestess, which is over here, which is the Two of Cups. These are part of your wishes here. This is where you're having to gain insight. This is where you may be stuck in this situation for a little bit until you gain that insight. Where is it that you're liking to transform? Okay, so you see you're kind of stuck here about your wishes, and it may be while you're waiting to get a sense of justice, you're maybe justifying while this is cleared up. Right now your wishes may be on hold. Yeah, and then I got this one that just popped out. And then of course here we have the Hangman right next to the Death card. So you're trying, and it's in reverse. So this is where you're transforming in your life, what you're bringing to an end. There we go. We got the Hangman upside down now. So this means that you're actually gaining the insight in order to transform a situation and go about rebirthing this. So you're bringing an ending to pulling back and looking at going deep within about what it is your wishes are. This is all coming to an end. You're being able to transform because you gain insight, which is really awesome. Awesomeness. So where is it that you're going to end up balancing out? Maybe you might see that when you're rebirthing something, you're reforming something, transforming life, bringing things to an end, letting go of burdens too, right? There's some time to do some, taking time, having to be patient. So what is it that you're having to be patient? Besides also here, with your mind, it's what you're wanting to do. We have the three merging. So what you're wanting to create going forward, you're waiting for your ships to come in. This would normally be that, but this is waiting for something to come back after making a merge, and that's waiting for deals, waiting to get this done, waiting to see returns on dropping these loads, giving out these burdens, to maybe letting go of the excess burdens, all the worries and everything. This is you waiting here, and that is the 10. This is also patience and time, also about healing, going after your dreams, because you have to heal, so it's going to take some time. So as you're waiting, what is it that you notice that is toxic, you know, while you're doing this transformation, waiting on this partnership over here? What is it that you're seeing? Maybe that's, you know, an addiction, something, you know, that's of, it could be a relationship, something that's toxic, something that may be more egotistical than anything in the world. And this would be your card that you would know. And this is about the 5 Pentacles, so this is in reverse. So this is telling me that maybe there's a sense of being kind of not wanting to hold a responsibility, in a way of not wanting to acknowledge your own responsibility for some losses, some changes in your circumstances regarding money or a material aspect. This is having a sense of seeing the false reality, but this would also be realized as you begin to get control over your emotions. Then you're going to see that maybe you had actually had a sense of loss. You could be getting control over your emotions because there is, you know, a toxic relationship or partnership or something that has changed. Your circumstances have changed here. And this is going to bring some unexpected changes about, you know, with the Tower card coming in right after this change. What is it that's going on about the Tower? Let's see. What is the unexpected change? Someone else having control over this Tower. It's the Tower right on top of the spot where the Tower would be, except this is other people having, you may be avoiding it, but someone else has some changes. This would be you just really having a catastrophic event. This is avoiding it. It could be someone else within your realm that you may be worried about. It may be a partnership here too. You know, you have knowledge about this, especially if it's to do with lovers, somebody, if it's not your own person, you know, like a person that you're involved with. This is a sense of somebody, actually, you have anxiety. They've had a change in circumstances and you realize that there's like been some toxic stuff going on. So someone else has brought on some unexpected changes. The person that could be giving, you know, helping you to heal. This was the advice to help you heal, you know, from unexpected changes brought on by someone else, throwing you out in the cold, and now you're healing from that. You're learning to heal. So where is it? We've got the Star card already in here, but where is it that you're going to start healing? How are you going to heal? And where is it that you're going to start going in a direction that's more better than this Tower moment? And we have the Queen of Swords. So this is going to be right here with where you're rebirthing, where you're gaining insight and healing. It all just like, it's going to help you to gain insight where your wishes are, seeing something for what they are, which is where you have anxiety about, which is, again, which is, where did that come from? 9. Where did I see the first 9? I forgot. Oh, the Strength? No, that's where you got. Okay, anyways, before I get myself confused on this. So, yeah, you're gaining control here. You're transforming the situation. You're transforming this right here. There we are. You're transforming everything around you, including someone else's Tower moment. It's like you're transforming this yourself. You're setting up boundaries too. You're speaking your truth. You're communicating wisely. You're using logic. You're really not using your emotions, because you do have a lot. You have Swords here with changes too, changes, and you're just healing with a lot of Swords energy. So we're going to find out what's still hidden. What is something that you may not have clarity, or maybe you're getting clarity depending on if the card comes upside down. Who knows? So the clarity, where is it? You're getting clarity about walking away. This is walking away from a situation. There's the moon, and how funny, because this is the moon spot right here. But this is having to gain, you know, there's a mysterious path you need to go down. And it's, you're having to leave things behind and do it in a manner while there's already a cup kind of spilt over. So we got 7 cups still there, and here's your 7 cups. One is, 6 of them are stacked, and that one is right there, and that's the one that you're needing to go down this mysterious path in order to find. So there may be some confusion. And also the other thing is that, well, here are your 8 cups right here, and then you're going towards your wish fulfillment to the 9 of cups. But here you're letting go, walking away from things that no longer, you could no longer have, that were in, you're out of your control. You set up boundaries and you're healing. You're gaining insight by, you would gain a better, it's going to be a mystery. It could be, you know, even seem secretive to other people what you're doing here. So where is it that you're gaining this sense of freedom at in your life this week? And that's the 4 of Pentacles, gaining control over the things that you have built for yourself, gaining stability. And that would also be right here, going forward, feeling like you can have more control going forward too by stabilizing. You can go forward offering this potential new beginning here by stabilizing your income, your money, your security, balancing things out. This is a sense of where you're feeling free, no longer having to guard and protect and set up false things in front of, you know, like here you'd have to protect your nest egg, and there's that little extra fake box right there that's being put out for the little squirrel right here. Where's that squirrel right there? Who wants to come eat from the fake, and you keep him away from that. It's like you're gaining a sense of freedom from no longer having to do this by going forward. And where, oh where, oh where is the Judgment? Where are you having a new awareness? Where are you having a new awareness besides your eyeballs? No, you're looking here, right? And you're getting insight. You've got an insight here. You went within, looking at your anxiety and being able to rise above it. And it's like here you're gaining insight to the Hangman's in reverse. And so you're really gaining a lot of transformation by having new insight. You're able to set up boundaries right here, being able to direct where you're going to heal, how your path is. And so the new awareness is going forward, pushing on, having the strength to persevere, to continue on. And we also have the Knight of Swords, and doing it in a fast way. It's like you're gaining this new awareness here to push forward. And where is this? So you may be seeing that you get strength here regarding looking at this, like pulling back. You're gaining the strength to be able to push forward, to go towards your dreams. That would be right here. No, that would be right here. That would be going towards your dreams, to take action towards what your dreams are, which you've had a sense of feeling pretty anxious about. So now you're gaining this insight too. So what is it that you are transforming? What is it that you're bringing a cycle? Somehow you're going to bring something to an end here. What is it that you're going to bring to an end? It's like transforming, starting a new cycle in your life. Anything we have, okay, well, we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is saying that maybe it's not, you're not ending anything at the moment. You're not able to transform anything because You're still just barely getting the insight in order to go after your dreams. So you're not ending anything except for you may be going and healing all these other things here, right? This is you just setting up boundaries too. So what you could be working towards actually is, you know, maybe another person. You could be going towards another person, but you could also be dealing with some conflict that is unresolved. There's two queens here. Maybe looking at how to transform something that you're seeing intuitively, which would be this partnership that you have a lot of anxiety about. So it's not able, it's like you're not ending a cycle yet. You're still trying to transform this, most likely right here, this relationship. So that is your guys' reading, and I hope you enjoyed that, and you guys have a great week. And hey, leave comments and let me know how this resonated with you. If you need more questions answered, just give me a holler. I'm there. So thank you for watching. Have a great week. Bye.